Hey, thanks for tuning in here. Just wanted to give you an analysis here of Crystl Bustos. Crystl Bustos was one of the better players in fast pitch softball in the history of softball. She hit a lot of home runs, hit a lot of power, just was an amazing athlete. And if you want to emulate someone, a female player, this would be a great athlete to emulate. And I really like her swing. She has a lot of things going on here that I think are very good. As she's swinging here, I just want you to just notice a few things. I'll just talk over her swing, what she's doing. First thing is, I just want you to notice how relaxed she is. Look at her back elbow, how relaxed it is. And as she starts to swing, notice how she starts to bring it up and behind her so she can get this tremendous amount of torque. Notice how it's working behind her and up. Okay, this is what all the best hitters in the world do. She doesn't keep the elbow down. Okay, she's torquing or using that back elbow to work behind her as she swings. Okay, and as she's doing that, she's also transferring her weight, which is getting this tremendous separation. And now she's getting this really nice stride here. And as she gets that long stride, the elbow's still up, it's not down. You don't see her elbow anywhere. And the reason for that is she's still using it for torque. Now she's getting into heel plant, and then from there she starts getting into this beautiful hip rotation and her arms working up and through the ball. Okay, notice her back leg as she starts to swing. You're going to notice she's not squishing the bug as she starts to swing. I just want you to be aware of what she's doing there, because a lot of times coaches will teach squish the bug. They'll tell you to keep your elbow down. They'll tell you not to transfer your weight. Well, all these things, you can see that Crystl is not doing any of those things. She's doing a great job of literally, I mean, if you put her next to any top MLB hitter, Miguel Cabrera, Buster Posey, Sandoval, Joey Votto, David Wright, I mean, you can literally put her next to these guys, and it'll be amazing how many similarities she exhibits that are very, very similar to the best male hitters in the world. And if you put her next to the top elite female players in the world, you'll notice the same thing going on here, okay? And the reason I bring this up is because sometimes I'll get on websites and I'll start reading articles, and they start explaining what goes on in a swing, but I don't think they're comparing it to what the best hitters in the world are doing, because if they did, they realize that what they're saying and what they're writing does not coincide with what actually is going on in a swing. Again, look at the back foot, how it just gets off from the backside. It's not anchored. She's transferring. She has this tremendous extension through the swing. And again, the reason I want to bring this up to you is when people are working with you and they tell you to keep your elbow down, to squish the bug, to do all these things that you are noticing, for some reason you start to examine this for yourself and you're realizing, like, wait a minute, these players aren't doing that. Why am I being taught that? Well, that's a good question. And that's when I think it's time for an individual to maybe find another coach, or maybe to start doing something to copy or emulate the best hitters in the world. And this video here is just basically for that purpose, just to show you what Crystl did. And it's contrary to what some of the articles that I've read about her in the past, of things that she did, and when I read them I said, well, that's not what Crystl's doing. So maybe some of these people who have written or have said things about Crystl's swing that does not coincide with what she's doing, hopefully they can become believers by what she does and what she applied. And anyway, I hope you learned something from this, and I hope it helped. And if you want to emulate some female athlete and you want to go out there and try to be someone that can hit a lot of home runs like Crystl did, now watch her swing. I'll let you look at it one more time, and I'll let it run slow motion here so you can see what she's doing here. And hopefully, again, that you learned something. And thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you viewing, and please come back to Maximum Bat Speed, and I hope you like my videos. All right, take care.